Okay, well, I'm back. Hi. Sorry, I just woke up this morning. I'm kind of still tired yet. Okay, well, today I'm going to kind of teach you, like, what kinds of stuff I'm going to be using, like, liquid latex, kind of how to make a prosthetic. You know, really, if you don't know what a prosthetic is, it's something that you could stick on your face. Like, if I wanted it here, I would just take some spirit gum and put it around the inside edges, and then some on the outside edges, and then kind of blend it in. But that's what you would use that for. And then I'm going to teach you how to use a mold, like a prosthetic mold, where I'm going to use this as an example because I don't have my mold yet, but it's going to be here soon. But it's like this, you cover this with latex, and then it would come out in that kind of form-ish. Yeah, you get the point. But I'm going to be teaching you how to make this with, like, that kind of thing. So what you're going to need is some liquid latex, some good old toilet paper, because it's always a good time for toilet paper. You're going to need a brush that you don't really like or want anymore, something like that. Oh, and by the way, there is definitely a bunch of different brands. This one, it kind of dries. I don't know if you can see the color, but it'll dry like that color when it's done. And it sells, you can have it in colors. You can get it for sensitive skin, clear. You can have it dry clear. You can get it in skin tones. This is just a regular, natural. This is, yeah, you get the point. And then, yeah, so that's what I'm going to be teaching you. So you're going to need this, some toilet paper, liquid latex, a brush, an old brush that you don't mind ruining, and, oh, you're going to need some powder, because this is what you set it with. You can use baby powder. Yeah, you can get an entire tub of that. I'm just going to use my fair translucent powder just because I don't have any good powder right now. So, and then you're going to need a powder puff right here. This is what it looks like. Double take. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, with all of my supplies, I think we're going to go ahead and get it started. Okay, well, I'm back. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way so you can see. Okay, well, I went and got my mold. It looks like this. It's just some regular molding clay. I don't know if you can see the little indentation right here. Here, I'll get it. And there you can kind of see a little shadow right here. And then it just kind of goes right through here, and then it goes up to like right there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's what it looks like. This is just basically made out of like molding clay that you put in the oven. You can use it just about any kind of molding clay. I just prefer the one that you bake because I don't like, you don't have to wait as long. But this one just for me really did not work out. I have a better one, but I just couldn't find it. But this is an example of why we use toilet paper right here. Because, and by the way, my paint job is worn off, so it doesn't look its best anymore, but it does look okay. But that's what it looks like on the mold. It may help a little bit more, but yeah. This is why we use toilet paper. It's because, see, it doesn't have such a big arc like this one does. This one doesn't really have a yeah, it doesn't hold its shape. It will flim around and it flattens out. That's why we use toilet paper. And so, yeah, but yeah, that's why we use toilet paper. So today, I'm going to show you how to make a prosthetic with my mannequin head. Good old mannequin heads. They always come in handy, trust me. So today, that is what we're going to do. Okay, well first you're going to need a brush, some liquid latex, and some toilet paper. Okay, So first what you're going to do is you're going to get a little bit of your liquid latex. Oh, and by the way, now that we're on this part, I'm going to go ahead and say this again if you haven't watched my first video. Liquid latex does ruin brushes, so use a brush that you don't really care about. And if you have a liquid latex bottle like this, make sure it does not lean, like it's not on its side like this. Don't leave it on its side or upside down, because if it does, it'll get in the lid and it'll dry up in there, and it's super hard. And then there should be like, and then sometimes there'll be an air bubble down here and it'll dry out all your latex. So just be sure. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Don't really know what kind of shape I'm gonna do. We'll just go at it. Okay, you're just gonna add a very thin layer of latex. I'm sorry, my brush is old and it's been used by other latex pieces, so I don't like having to go out and buy more. Okay, now you're going to take a little bit of liquid, of your, why did I say liquid latex? I'm sorry, toilet paper, and if you can, if it has 2-ply, if it's 2-ply or 3-ply, you can rip it into 2, like that, so you have 2 little thin pieces, and you're just going to rip it like a little strip like that. And you don't want the thin, you don't want those straight edges, because that'll show up, and you want it to be kind of rigid, and fit it to the size of the piece that you want, and then just stick it on there. Go ahead and stick it on the face or mannequin head or whatever you're using to make this piece with. And then whatever's kind of extra, rip off, but don't throw away, because you can add more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, okay, well now I've started to add on a second layer, if you can see it. Oh, and by the way, I switched out my brushes because my old one was making them